While cameras keep getting better and more powerful, many are also getting smaller and easier to use. Action cameras have always been a great option to quickly grab some beautiful footage, and the Insta360 Go 2 combines an incredibly small form factor with a variety of mounting options to make capturing a moment effortless. Priced at $300, it's definitely not a budget option and comes close to the GoPro range, but it has a lot of features that make it easy to use and very versatile for mounting. So let's dive in and take a close look at the Insta360 Go 2. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hey everyone, I'm Jordan with 9 to 5 Toys, and first off, let's take a look at what all comes in the box with the Go 2. One of the best things about the Go 2 is how easy and versatile mounting is with all the included accessories. As soon as you open the box, Insta360 has the Go 2 mounted with a magnet, which helps to give you an idea of what all is possible. Diving further into the box, you see that the camera was attached to the pendant mount, a necklace that can securely hold the camera through articles of clothing. Also included are a quick start guide and some more documentation, the charging case which can also control the camera, a USB-C to USB-A cable, and more mounting options. The Easy Clip is great for mounting to hats, and the pivoting stand has a bit of a sticky surface to it that makes mounting to flat surfaces simple. I was easily able to attach this to the tank of my motorcycle, and it held on without any worry of it falling off. You can also see the camera is just magnetic itself. That's how it attaches to everything. You can test it on the case here, and so you can, pop this onto any metal surface if you want to get a different angle as well. And along with that variety of mounting options is the incredibly small and lightweight design of the Go 2 camera. It really is about the size of my thumb, which is pretty incredible. Because it's so small and lightweight, it doesn't take up very much room, and it's also really easy to, kind of forget it's there. A bigger action camera like a GoPro is definitely more bulky, a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, and so it's pretty easy to forget that this thing is even there once you get it mounted. A large lens with a replaceable cover sits on the front of the camera with a single tactile button hidden under the 360 logo near the bottom of the camera. By using different combinations of presses and holds on that button, you can initiate different types of recording. But for more control, the charging case, actually when you open it up, has a little screen and also has some buttons to help control the Go 2. The button on the left has a red dot signaling record, and the other button is blank and operates more as a menu button. Additionally, on the charging case, there is a threaded mount here on the bottom for mounting this on a tripod or something if you wanted to, and also the USB-C port for charging or connecting it to a computer. The case itself only measures about 2 3/4 by 2 inches, making it super easy to throw into a pocket or bag. And Insta360 has said that the final production version will have a little bit of a different finish on the charging case. Won't be quite the same as this flat matte white that's on this one. Additionally, the case also has these 2 feet on the back that when popped out, it can prop up the case, and so you can actually use this as a standalone tripod if you wanted to. Just pop the camera in there and get your angle, and then it'll stay at the right angle for your shot. And while the Go 2 camera has an IPX8 waterproof rating up to 13 feet, the charging case does not. So don't take this into the water with you, but the actual camera itself you can take with you into the pool or on the ski slopes or something, and don't have to worry about it getting wet. And while the camera can be controlled manually with the button on the camera or the controls in the charging case, connecting it to the Insta360 app is definitely the best way to take full advantage of everything that the camera can do. With the charging case or app, it's easy to toggle through the different shooting modes, like Pro Video, Time-Lapse, Hyperlapse, and Slow-Mo. Shooting in the Pro Video mode is definitely what Insta360 recommends and unlocks a lot of the features that make this camera really great. The first of which being their flow state stabilization. Like other impressive stabilization features found on action cameras like the GoPro Hero 9, flow state does a great job of removing movements to help make a smooth video. When I had it on the tank of my motorcycle, it did have a little bit of trouble keeping up with the vibrations. It's a single cylinder motorcycle that just vibrates a lot, and so the camera had a little bit of trouble keeping up with that, but even just handing this to my kids and having them run up and down the sidewalk, the camera did a great job of stabilizing the video and making it something smooth and usable. Additionally, the Pro Video mode also enables horizon lock. So with that, you can rotate the camera, 360 degrees, but the horizon will always stay true, no matter how you have it rotated. So this is really great for some of the different mounting options where, you can't get it either vertical or horizontal. If you have it at an angle, you can just, clip it onto something and it'll stay there, and you can make sure that your horizon is perfect. Hand in hand with the controls for flow state and horizon lock are some other great editing features in the Insta360 app. You can auto-adjust the aspect ratio, FOV, make a ton of different color tweaks from inside the app. You can also upload directly to social accounts from the app or export it to your device and take the files from there. The Insta360 app also has an AI-powered editing program called Flash Cut, so you can just select the clips that you want it to edit. You can set a duration, usually you get 3 different choices, a long, medium, or short, and then tell it to go, and it'll take shots from all those different clips and put them together into one sequence automatically for you. You can also do that all manually inside the Insta360 app if that's something you want to do, but having the option at least to, try the AI to see if it gets a good cut or not, I think is something that's really beneficial. Additionally, you can also just put the camera in the charging case and plug the charging case into a computer and download the files directly from the case, but the raw files that come out of there are kind of like 1/2 of a 360 camera image. So it's a rounded image that, really needs some post-processing to get something that looks normal and usable. Otherwise, it's a kind of super wide fisheye looking shot that isn't really as usable as something more standard would be. But doing some quick edits and exporting in the Insta360 app is simple enough to get that into your camera roll on my iPhone 8, and then you can just access all the videos there and cut them up or send them to Instagram or whatever you want to do. Despite the small size, the Go 2 packs a pretty impressive sensor to handle footage up to 1440p. From my experience, it also seems to handle light and exposure really well. One shot that really impressed me or surprised me was when my daughter was wearing the camera with the necklace pendant, and she was following her brother, and they were going to pick some icicles. They're shooting directly into the sun, but you could still see my son's face, and everything was like properly exposed. So I was really impressed by how it handled that difficult lighting situation. So just overall in use, this might be the easiest to use action camera that I've ever tried. My kids and I have thoroughly enjoyed using the camera to capture some outdoor adventures around our home. Now, is it perfect for everything? Definitely not. Battery life, if you are shooting at 1440 in Pro Video mode, you'll get about 30 minutes. And without a swappable battery or even like a USB-C charging port here to plug in an external battery, you are limited by that. You'll have to pop it back in the charging case and top it back up, which I think takes about an additional 30 minutes to recharge. If you are using it in the case though, it's using that internal battery and you can get up to 150 minutes, but then you don't have all of the same mounting options that you would with the camera pulled out. And there also isn't a removable SD card, so to manage storage and media, I think it has a 32 gigabyte internal storage, I think with about 28 actually usable. And so to manage the media, you can just download it to the Insta360 app, and so you can still make all the edits within the app, and then you can delete the files off of the camera. So that's the best way to do that in my experience, what I've tried. And just for an example, when you are shooting in 1440 Pro Video mode, the runtime is about 10 minutes for a clip, and that'll take up roughly 5.5 gigabytes. I think I had a 9-minute and 19-second clip that took up 5.5 gigabytes of the 28 gigabyte usable storage on the Go 2. But overall, wrapping up here, the Insta360 Go 2 is just an incredibly easy, effortless way to capture some fun adventures. I can see it being my main choice for family vacations, just because it's easy to slip into a pocket. I can put it on my kids and they don't even really realize it's there, and they can run around and do everything. And so it's just really fun, and because of that, POV perspective, when you have it wearing around your necklace or clipped to a hat or something, it just provides some really interesting creative shots that are a lot of fun. At $300, I mean, you're really not that far off from going to a GoPro, but those are a different beast altogether. I mean, the camera itself, a GoPro, is going to be a little bit bigger than what the charging case is here, and obviously it can do more with swappable batteries and swappable storage and everything. But I really think that nothing beats the simplicity and ease of use of the Go 2. And that'll wrap it up for our review of the Insta360 Go 2. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.